In a major development, the Blender Foundation has officially announced Blender is coming to tablets for the first time, beginning with Apple's iPad Pro. The news actually was revealed by Blender's head of product, Dali Filinto, via the Blender developer blog, citing the growing power and the popularity of tablets in the 3D world. He explained that multi-touch tablets have started to serve as a primary computing devices, like you might expect because professionals use tablets a lot, in software such as ZBrush for example. And since Blender has sculpting, this will be really good. And this can actually make a really important shift in Blender. An official mock-up of Blender's interface on the iPad shows a single window sculpting workspace with collapsible menus and touch-friendly panels. From what I can see, this concept illustrates how the UI is being streamlined to maximize canvas space in the software, inside the tablets. But here's the thing. Blender for iPad isn't gonna be a watered-down version or a Blender Lite version. It is gonna be a full Blender experience, but reimagined on tablets. To achieve this, the developers are overhauling the interface for tablets constraints. So expect a single four-screen workspace with menus and toolbars hidden or condensed into pop-up panels to free up screen space. And the software will support multi-touch gestures, such as pinching to zoom, swipes, etc. And the Apple Pencil for precise control, which is gonna effectively extend Blender's existing mouse and keyboard controls to pen and touch interactions. When it comes to the early designs, they show floating tool palettes, radial wheel menus for shortcuts, and an interactive status bar, and they are all optimized for fingers and stylus. Notably, this tablet edition isn't a separate codebase or stripped feature set. It runs on a regular Blender build under the hood, which I think ensures that all Blender core tools, in addition to the features, are available and behave with consistency compared to the desktop version. The initial iPad Pro version will focus on tasks that naturally benefit from touch, as you might expect, like sculpting and basic object manipulation, with plans to incorporate Blender's 2D animation and storyboarding tools like Grease Pencil, and I think this is gonna bring a whole new audience into Blender as a software, at least those interested in sculpting and the Grease Pencil. The community at large has greeted this move with excitement and optimism, and here is why. After years of anticipation and fan requests, many 3D artists see that this move can actually help many artists create art on the move, like take your tablet and continue working on your project wherever you go. And I think the experience is gonna be much better than having a laptop, which is portable too. But here is the thing. On forums, some longtime Blender users expressed surprise that the iPad Pro was chosen as the first target, given Apple's closed ecosystem. But most people largely acknowledge that Apple's M-series powered tablets currently offer top-tier performance, especially for mobile 3D work. And the Blender Foundation has reassured the community that Android and other tablets are actually on the roadmap, meaning they will target them next. So this isn't an Apple-only venture, which is a good thing. And overall, I think the sentiment in the 3D creator side of things is that Blender jump to mobile, specifically to tablets, could be actually a game changer. A lot of people see this as natural development of Blender as a software, which over the last few years we have seen moving in lightning speed when it comes to new tools and features, and this is probably one of the highlights. Also, high-end 3D tools have slowly been making their way to mobile. For example, Pixelogic's ZBrush launched on iPad, which happened last year, proving that professional sculpting and modeling can actually work on a tablet. And as you can imagine, Blender making a leap will make sense too. And this underscores how far tablet hardware has come. When it comes to technology, processing, and graphics capabilities. The Blender development team also said this is not about dumbing things down. It is about emphasizing the full power and depth of Blender and being kept intact and just adapting for a touch-centric workflow. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. What is the timeline for this tablet jump? And when can artists get their hands on it? The iPad Pro version is currently in active development in a new iOS branch of Blender's code, with no firm release date announced yet. However, we won't have to wait too long to see it in action. An early tech demo of Blender running on an iPad Pro is scheduled to debut at SIGGRAPH in Vancouver, which is gonna take place in mid-August 2025. And attendees at SIGGRAPH Blender's booth will get a first glimpse of the tablet-optimized Blender, and the team hopes to gather feedback there. Following SIGGRAPH, the Blender Institute plans a design workshop at their Amsterdam HQ to define the tablet UI and workflow based on community input, which is actually a great thing. There's also likely to be live demos during the Blender conference in September 2025 for the wider Blender community. And after the iPad Pro edition reaches a stable state, Blender development team aim to expand support to other tablets. This includes Android-based devices like the Microsoft Surface Pro and other popular Android tablets from Huawei and Wacom's new tablets. And there you have it, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to this channel to receive more news like this. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.